guys, welcome to Consume the Goodness. My name is Kendra. I'm a certified lifestyle and weight management specialist, and this channel combines God's word with healthy lifestyle. Okay, so what we're talking about in this video can apply to every area of our lives, but since this channel is all about healthy living and life of Christ, those are the lanes I'm sticking to. Why do we beat ourselves up over every little thing sometimes? This is part one. There's a two-parter. But this one is about beating ourselves up over every little shortcoming that we have. Some of these might be a little exaggerated, but just watch. Dang it! I went way over my calorie goal today.
I lied to my boss.
Oh my gosh, I haven't worked out at all this week. For a whole week.
I was so rude to that lady. All positivity has gone out the window. I've been nothing but negative and complaining these past few days. I drank so much alcohol last night.
In this whole day, I have only had 32 ounces of water.
I just kept eating. Even though I was full. Just eating. Then I ate the desserts, the cake, the pie, the ice cream.
I'm a failure. That's it. I'm a failure. I failed.
I'm worthless.
I suck. I suck.
What good am I? I'm horrible. So crappy, horrible.
I'm a fatty. I'm a fatty.
You're no good.
I don't even know why I'm trying. It's pointless.
I suck. I fail at it all. Always fail. Suck.
I don't even know why I'm trying. I never succeed.
Not good at anything.
So why do we do that? Why do we beat ourselves up over every little thing that we do wrong sometimes? Sometimes we might not, but in my experience and in conversations that I've had with other people, this is not an uncommon thing to completely beat yourself up over every little thing that is not great. And the truth is, none of us are going to just be great at every little thing all the time, making the best decisions all the time. We're not going to do that. We are people. We're gonna fall short. There are some beautiful things about this though. First of all, when we make mistakes, when we make bad decisions, that gives us an opportunity to correct it instead of beating ourselves up. So why not do that? Let's replace the time that we spend beating ourselves up, working on how we can correct it, how we can do better. What can we do instead of whatever things were going on earlier? If we're going way over our calorie goal, okay, that's just one day. It's not the end of the world. The next day, we won't do that. And why did we go over our calorie goal? Let's think about that. If we're eating all that, if we keep going back and back for more food, and then the desserts come and we eat all the different desserts, don't do that next time, but try to figure out why it happened in the first place. Why? How come even though we were full, we kept on eating? There's some reason why, so let's figure that out. What else was going on in those examples? Not drinking enough water in the day. That happens sometimes. Just make sure that you get back to the water drinking every day and try to correct it. Do something to make sure that doesn't happen again. Set a timer on your phone. Every hour, something goes off to tell you to drink some water. So that's something that you could do to correct that. What else? I lied to my boss. Go back and tell the truth. I was rude to that lady. Go back to wherever you were, whoever you were rude to, and apologize. Even if it's just something like, hey, I was here yesterday and I was having a horrible day, and that's no excuse. I was rude to you and I apologize for that. I've been nothing but negative these past few days. All the positivity went out the window. Okay. So next time you start to feel yourself getting into a really negative place, start to pray. It's really hard to be in a negative place when you're praying and giving thanks and praise and glory to God. Listen to good music. Write out the stuff that's going on and see what there's good in everything. There is good in everything. Even the crappiest things that happen in our lives, good comes out of those things. It's all about how we think about it. So you see, there were the examples in the video, all these things that were so negative, beat yourself up. But then the stuff that I was just saying, those are ways that you can correct it. Those are other things that we can do besides beating ourselves up. We're never going to be perfect people. We're never going to do everything perfectly or always make the right decisions. It's just not gonna happen. Beating ourselves up doesn't do any good though. What good does that do? Yes, we need to acknowledge our shortcomings. Yes, we need to be mindful of what we're doing, and when we do something that's not good, we need to recognize that what I just did was not a good thing. That is one thing. Completely beating yourself up over it though, it just kind of seems like a big fat waste of time. When in the time that you're spending beating yourself up, you could be correcting that or doing something better or just moving on and doing better. So what's the whole point of this video? To stop beating ourselves up over every little thing. And you know what else? It's also very unhealthy for us to be constantly beating ourselves up because all that negativity and stress that we're holding on to, that's not good for our health. That's not good for our spirit. It's also a distraction from time that we could be spending being thankful for something, or just praying, or doing something good. None of it's good. Where does that come from? Beating ourselves up. That's not a godly thing. I bet it makes the enemy super happy though when we're constantly beating ourselves up over everything. So let's stop doing that. And what about the good things that we do? Sometimes we're not so pleasant with ourselves even when we're doing something good. But that'll be part 2. Have you subscribed yet? Have you liked the video? More importantly, are you gonna share this video? I think you should. Let's just share it and get good messages out there. Not for me, as usual, not for me. Not for me or my recognition, nothing at all that has to do with me. This is all about God. This is all about your health, which, in my opinion, is still all connected to God. These are the bodies that He gave us. When we're taking care of our bodies, we're glorifying Him. When we are getting more in His Word and praying more and trying to live more godly lives, that is for His glory. So healthy lifestyle and God's Word, and combining those two things, it still is all about God. That's the way I see it anyway. So share these videos and like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And please, if you haven't checked out the links in the description, check those out. They're all good. Every single one of those links is worth your time. I promise you. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much, and I hope to have you back on the next one.